Microsystems is a process technology. Microsystems or MEMS are also known as Microelectronic Mechanical System. This is a technology for the fabrication and designing of biosensors. MEM devices are very small in size. They ranges from 1 to 100 micrometer in size. The components of MEM devices are within the range of micrometers, while the devices are within the range of millimeters. The substrate or the raw material for the MEMS devices is silicon. Silicon is an element and it is a solid. It has molecular weight of 28 and it has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. It belongs to carbon family. The melting point of silicon is 1414 degrees Celsius. It means that it can resist the high temperature. The stiffness of silicon is comparable to the stiffness of steel. The Young modulus of silicon is comparable to the Young modulus of steel. The density of silicon is comparable to the density of aluminum. It means that it is a lightweight element. Silicon is a semiconductor and a metalloid. When we want to use a substance for a raw material in an industry, it must be available accessibly. Silicon is available in the form of silicates and silicon oxides, and it forms 60% of the terrestrial earth. There are different technologies available that the silicon could be purified from its compounds. In MEMS technology, silicon is used in the form of crystalline cellulose. As we know that there are 4 electrons in the outermost shell of the silicon. Each electron is shared by the another atom of silicon, and that is how one atom of silicon is shared by the 4 atoms of the silicon and a sheet is formed. This is known as mono-crystalline silicon. In biosensor technology or in MEMS devices, we use multiple or monolayer of crystalline cellulose. Crystalline cellulose, silicon crystals share the structure of carbons in diamond, and it is a tetrahedral structure. The other materials which are used in biosensor technology or MEMS devices is silicates, polysilicons, silicon dioxides, and the metals are also used in biosensor technology. These metals are gold, silver, platinum, and others. The metals are used by the process of electroplating. The packaging of MEMS product is very important. We need special material to pack these MEMS devices. Ceramic is an inorganic solid which is hard and non-corrosive. This material is used for packing the MEMS devices. The example of ceramic material is silicon carbide. Now, what are the basic components of a MEMS? There are 2 basic components of a MEMS device. One is silicon wafer, the other is integrated circuit. The silicon wafers are made up of thin slices of crystalline silicon, as we have seen in our previous slide, and the integrated circuits are fabricated on the silicon chip. These silicon chips contain millions of transistors, resistors, and capacitors. This is basically the engineering design. The integrated systems are responsible for the functioning of MEMS devices. They are required for the signal processing in the biosensors.